Hi everyone. So this was the second location that I went to on Monday. As you can see, they have a bunch of 75% off sections. They had a lot of the Easter single wicks as well as a lot of cinnamon spice vanilla. In the red bins, they had a bunch of different types of body care. They were all mixed up, but it wasn't anything new that I haven't seen before. This store had 2 or 3 of the flamingo soap holders, so that was nice. And they also had one single wick Easter candle holder. I overheard one of the workers saying that they're ending semi-annual sale this week, so I think that's a bit early, but yeah, they were just telling the customers and saying that if we wanted something, that today or this week was the week to get it. Unfortunately, I did not bring my pink watermelon blast, but every collection was down to 75% off, and that included Firecracker Pop and Beach Nights and Vanilla Confetti Sparkle, which in my previous walkthrough that I'll link in the cards, those were not 75% off. In the back, you have a bunch of Midsummer Dream as well as Beach Nights. In this 75% off section, as you can tell, the bins are pretty much empty, but they have a lot of the Funfair collection left over. And initially, they had room sprays in Island Margarita or Island Papaya, and they had a 50% off sticker. But then when they scanned it, they took off the 50% off, and it turned out it was 75% off. I was really debating whether or not I should get Orange Vanilla Twist because I feel like I might miss out if I don't get it. But, anyways, I ended up not. But it's definitely very tempting because today was the first day that they had the 10 off 40. That's gonna last all the way up until July 1st. And you can see that fall is upon us. You see a bunch of fall candles, which seems a bit weird in the middle of the summer. And it was almost 100 degrees today, so I can't even think about summer. But anyways, in the wallflower section, they had a bunch of tester candles that I know in other stores they would bring up for 75% off. However, this store I think changed their policy where now they're not allowed to sell tester candles, unfortunately. I was eyeing that single wick in strawberry pound cake, but when I took it up to the register along with maybe like 2 or 3 other single wicks, they wouldn't sell it to me. Here in the corner, you see the aromatherapy that's going for 75% off. This store primarily just had stress relief, but they also had the shampoo and conditioner, which I hadn't seen since like a week or 2 ago. And I don't know if anybody watched my previous walkthrough of this store, but I found Positively Sweet and I accidentally left it. And today I found it again. However, it was $10.95. I don't know why. And I ended up purchasing it this time. Spoiler, I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but I wanted it, so I got it. And if anything, I could just return it. Here, of course, I looked at the aromatherapy. Unfortunately, the collection that I did like, the invigorating tea, that was all sold out, I believe, as well as the other collection with hibiscus mandarin violet. And I saw online that somebody got the clam holders for 75% off, and I just missed this one. So I don't know if maybe that was a fail on my end, if I should have price checked it, but yeah. I went back to the wallflower section and they had a bunch of scents. However, they had a lot of them that were in my previous store. If you saw the Sweet Berry Peony, I had recently hauled that maybe 2 videos ago or 1 video ago. This is probably maybe a new policy or it's just for this particular store. I'm not too sure why, but I have heard that some people are unable to buy tester candles. The one thing that I was really bit thrown off by is that a lot of the 10.95 candles like blueberry pie and the wildberry jam donut that were going even online for 75% off at this store, they were still ringing up for $10.95. One positive is that this store has a lot of Fiji Sunshine Guavatini and Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower, as well as Saltwater Breeze, whereas other stores, I feel like they mainly just have the Funfair collection, so this is a good option if you're more into, summer scents during the summer. So they had a little bit of the champagne brunch collection. They mainly just had pear creme brulee. I don't know if they had an excess stock of that or maybe people weren't buying it previously. However, I noticed that they did have whipped berry meringue still in stock, which I think it's a good thing to purchase whipped berry meringue even if you want cotton candy clouds because it's $1 less. So when you take 75% off, that makes it like a few cents cheaper. And then in those bins, they also had a lot of different types of body care, like they had in the stars or into the night. I always get those confused, as well as Japanese cherry blossom, buttercups, and berry bellini. And in that stand, they also had some watermelon lemonade single wick candles going for 75% off. They had that weird vase, like terracotta vase around the store. However, this store, unlike the other one, did not have puffer fish, the holders. One thing that the store did have a lot of was the Easter collection. They had a bunch of candles, they had holders, they even had the pedestal globe or the water pedestals that I didn't show in this video, but they had 2 of them, so that was good if you wanted that for your seasonal decor. Oh, and I almost forgot, they also had single wicks in the scent fresh coconut and cotton. I forgot about this just because I don't like coconut scents, so I forgot about it. And then the rest of the items in the store, they are going for buy 3 get 1 free. So about the Funfair collection, I noticed that cinnamon donut swirl in the body wash smells very similar to raspberry jam donut, but the pastry of it, not the raspberry filling, so I ended up skipping on it. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but this store had a bunch of soaps. However, they were all marked for either $3 or their regular deal that they do. I did happen to overhear and or eavesdrop that one of the workers that were scanning the items, the Creamy Luxe hand soap, were bringing up for $1.87. It was either that or she needed to change the price to $1.87. So I didn't want to like bother her because she seemed a little bit busy, but it seemed like the store wasn't ready for opening or they were in the midst of changing their prices. But yeah, this was a standalone Bath and Body Works. It didn't have a white barn, so it's moderately sized or on the smaller size. I also had a buy online pickup in store order that I needed to pick up, so I will probably haul those items later today or most likely tomorrow. All right, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Okay, bye.